Hello, friends, and welcome. You are watching another brand new series of our production line Let's Play. We're going to start up a new game today. Alpha 1.11 has come out. Unfortunately, it doesn't include the engine sub line or sub production line or whatever, like Cliff has been talking about. Basically, there's going to be a whole different production line for engines that will then get put into the car after they've been produced. And I was hoping that that would come out with the next upgrade, but it didn't. And I don't want to wait. I have a lot of fun playing this game, and I know you guys like watching it. It's probably the most popular series that I've run so far. So we're going to go ahead and start up a new one. A lot of new improvements to Alpha 111, and we'll run across those as we're playing. So on this one, I do want to go with the largest factory that we can. So would that be the mega factory? 26 by 56? I guess it probably is. It starts us with a lot of money, but you know what? Money really doesn't ever become a problem. So let's go ahead and start up a mega factory. Um, what do we have to start with here? So there's our inputs. Some nice inputs over here. And not a whole lot. I mean, we could get some decent stuff over on that wall too. Now, let's try to remember how we ran into issues last time around. So we start with the chassis assembly. That doesn't really require a lot of additional space, that's for sure. Um, I guess one thing we definitely want to think about is where our final output is going to be. Like I see there's two output things right there. That's real handy. So we can make our first output here and then end up moving it over there. I think that's probably a good idea. So if we make that the final spot right there, we'll be in good shape. Let's pause it too, so we don't waste precious time paying rent. So that can be our final output, which kind of is going to set up all the rest of it, huh? So we can have all our accessories and everything in here. That should be fine, which would mean the engine, and wow, that is crazy. So it goes over and then down. So there's like three different things to bring it in, but there's not a lot of import slots over here, unfortunately, and we really would need a lot of import slots for our engine stuff. So maybe we could make this like the starting area and then go in a semicircle. Not a lot of stuff over here either. There are two export areas there. So if we put the engine, not a lot of goodies on that one either. Do like how large this is, but you know what? We still kind of want to hold on to that for accessories. I think we can do the engine stuff through here, and it doesn't have as many import slots as I might like, but I still think that that's going to work out okay. So we're going to have fit accessories like right here, and then that'll expand over into this area. We'll do fit engine like right here, and that can expand over into here. Or yeah, that's right. And painting, probably not going to need to expand up in here, but we can actually use this for additional engine stuff. So we'll have painting right here. And body, we can do all the body stuff up in here. And that still leaves us plenty of extra room over there as well. So we can set that up like that. So that's real good. Great. Okay, so we've got our basic, oh, and chassis. Okay, so we can use this for the chassis. Great, real good. So we've got the very basic set up. Let's run the conveyors going like this. Now I haven't played. We haven't started a new factory for a long time. I think the last new factory we started was Alpha 106, and that was because there was some problems with Alpha 105, I think. Um, so there's been a lot of balancing changes since we started a new factory, so I could be overextending myself by setting up all these crazy belts and stuff. But we're going to find out, I guess, aren't we? Hopefully I have all these going in the correct direction. It's entirely possible that I have some of the stations going the wrong way. So far, so good, though. Oh, maybe I just lucked into having everything going the right way. It sure looks like I did. Yep, all right, well, lucky me. All right, so there are all the basic stations, fit accessories. We need to do fit electronics. Do that like right there, it'll be fine. And then we'll do quality check. Just throw that up next to the export bin. And then we'll run that through there and you over and down, except I don't want you to be directly connected. We're going to go, you can't get out of it once you start doing it. We're going to go over and then down, and then you're just going to go straight through. And there we go. We've got our first basic factory set up. So import, you're going to go up and over and up. Insufficient resources. Yep, well, you should start importing them any moment now. Oh, but that's because we're paused. You know what, so we can unpause it, I think. Resource importer right there. Conveyor. Gonna go up or over and up. There we go. And then up here, I guess we'll just import from that one because it's nice and close. There we go. And convey from there to there. And with this one, import here. We're just going to have to hop over that belt, I guess. And then go down like that. And finally, the last one is going to be down here. I guess that's the second to last one because I think the electronics also needs an import thing. But you didn't need to go over there. You're going to go straight down there. And electronics doesn't need one, nor does quality check, nor does export. Great. Okay, well, we should be able to start exporting cars here any moment now. Now, one of the new features, nope, I don't want to do that. You didn't open that up, did you? Okay, good. I need to research it anyways. One of the new features is you have to research it to be able to configure your imports, but you can actually configure your imports. So that's really handy. We can't do that yet, but we'll be able to do it soon enough. Let's get started on that research. I don't want to spend too much. I've already spent half of my money, so we'll just go with like 2 research offices to start with, and then we'll see what happens from there. We'll set our first research up for, so that's administration. Factory expansion will be nice, but we don't need that for a little while yet. How do we research the import thingy? Doesn't say what that allows. Computerized sales export. Is it under improved efficiency? Import priorities. All right. Do we want to focus on that? Let's get some of the specialization down first, and then we'll focus on import. We'll focus on the import thing. So we're going to go with paint specialization. Now, I can't remember which one we really want to. Oh, and yeah, they've changed. This is really handy. They've changed all the times to match up with the actual time of the clock. So that's nice. But now I can't remember. You know, it's hard to compare. So this one goes every 35 minutes. And this one is every 38 minutes. 30 minutes. So they're all kind of well balanced at this point. 15 minutes for that one. And this one is what? Every 15 minutes. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and double on these basic ones to start with. So fit body and paint and fit engine, and fit accessories was only 15, right? All right. great. So we can handle that pretty easily, I think. And then I need to stop spending money because we're already down to $1.3 million. It's so weird having to like be super cautious with my spending. I'm so used to just being able to like, having however many $1 million and not even having to worry about how much stuff costs or how much time it's going to take or any of those things. But that's the fun of starting a new game, isn't it? We'll run you like that. There we go. And then we just need to get conveyors going to those, which is very simple because we've already got conveyors running most of the way anyway. So there's that one, and this one will just run directly across like that. And down here, we only have one station, so it's not a concern. Up here, we're going to go like that, there, and there. There we go. All right, so now we've got that tab key doesn't do anything. That key is the one that speeds everything up. Now I've just got time to kill while our cars start going through here. Now you would think that the insufficient resources wouldn't really be a problem anymore. I guess it's going to be because these things use up so many crazy different resources. So I probably should have focused on fit body for our first research project. Oh, there we go. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to change it right now. Yep, research. So, what are our expenses? Wages is the one that I'm concerned about, but it seems like that's actually really small. So, our science wage is even smaller. So, you know what? Let's throw a bunch of science down. There's no need to wait on that. And basically getting. We don't name our company at the start. So this is going to be Portland Motors. I live in Portland, Oregon. I love my city. And it's like, we can't just keep doing vanilla motors over and over again. So we're going to go Portland Motors. And then I will give our cars names after Portland, stuff, street names. And yeah, actually it's pretty much just street names. Although one of these will be named after a fountain. But we will start out with the Portland NATO. NATO Parkway is our waterfront drive. Basically, the NATO family is a very contemporary family that does a lot of development and stuff in Portland. And so we'll name our first car after them. It's not going to be our lasting legacy, but it will be the start. And we'll jack up this premium, see how well it does. I seem to remember that you could really jack it up here at the start. So there we go, the Portland NATO, our first car. Congratulations. And I guess I kind of want to tuck these away in a corner because I don't want them to get in the way. But we'll bump it up to 2 per whatever time period. I wonder if I'm sure he's readjusted the time span. Nope, still points per second. So that time span hasn't been adjusted to match up with this time span. I'm actually going to put a note in here to indicate that that would be a good suggestion. Link up research points per time span. And I'll put that in the forums later on. Oh, I forgot this game doesn't run while I'm typing that stuff in there, so sorry about that pause. So we should get our research done pretty quick, and then we'll be able to bust these up and improve the product flow coming in. I've left plenty of space for all of this without even having to expand. And then being able to expand into everything is gonna really be useful. All right, so we will go with engine specialization. I think the engine was the one that was taking 30 seconds, and that's gonna be that's filling up our supply areas as well with a myriad of different products that's not really necessary. I'm not going to start breaking down these into specialization areas Actually, you know what? Why not? Why not start breaking them down? So the body, body frame, roof, and doors. So I'm going to need 3 body frames to match up the speed of the doors, which is the next slowest one. And that's all pretty reasonable. So this will be fine. Body frame, body frame. I love all this room. Body frame. And then, yeah, just 1 of each of these should be fine. Roof, doors. And that'll get us 1 car every 7 seconds through here. So they're going to be going through pretty quickly relative to the rest of the setup, but that's okay. The whole point of this early game is the all the bottlenecks, and it's fun to like figure out ways around all these bottlenecks. So there we go, and then you're going to go up like that, and then you'll go over and up. There we are. I really don't like those broken T intersection things that are left over when you do that, but oh well, it is what it is, huh? All right, so over there and up, and over there and up. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of money. I gotta stop spending so much money. I've already spent this money, so I can't take it back. But you know what? We can do loans now. If it comes down to that, I don't think it's going to come down to that. We just need to be patient and choose next research project. Paint specialization. Yep, we'll finish that one off. That wasn't really where I wanted that conveyor to go, but actually I've just got done complaining about not having enough money. Oh, give me a break, game. You're going to go up and over like that. Why would it have done it the way that it did that? It's really weird. All right, I'm going to cut you off right there. And then now you'll start sending them this way. And let's speed it up because it's going very slow. So we're down to $400,000. We need to start making a profit here soon. Why did you not send your car down that way? I don't get it. It definitely hurts our efficiency when this sits idle because there's a car lining up there. I guess it's because it's closer. So I would be better off to okay, now let's start doing the import priorities because we're researching faster than we can build. I can't really expand this stuff out quite yet. What is the loan system like now? It's actually might be practical to take a loan. So we could borrow $2 million and then we would have to pay $15,000 an hour back. That's actually, well, is that it? We only have the 3 loans available. So this one has the lowest interest rate. Not too bad. And it would give us $1.2 million, which definitely would allow us to, now let's take a loan. And then we can expand out our engine production over here. So engine production is a matter of engine assembly, radiator, exhaust, wheel assembly, steering assembly. Oh, and we really only need to do 1 of each because, I mean, the idea is to get to 7 minutes per thing, but 8 minutes per thing is okay at this point. So we can do this. Yeah, that's fine. Fit radiator, fit exhaust, fit wheel assembly, fit steering assembly, and resource conveyors to all of these. I like how they all line up too. That's handy. There we go. And then conveyor, which this will be fine, except we'll go that way. Like that, and we'll do you there and there. Then you're going to go down, and you'll go down, and then from there to there, and connect that up, and then you're going to go out and over to there. All right. So not that we're really getting enough cars through to justify that, but we are piling up cars up here, though. So I guess I can destroy all this. I might actually have been worthwhile to keep that kind of connected up. But it's too late now, huh? I say that as I'm deleting things. It definitely wasn't too late. But we'll just go ahead and destroy these. That's not what I want to destroy, though. That's what I want to destroy. There we are. Get that car finished. And destroy you. Get little refunds for those things, and then we can tear down those conveyors, get a little more refund back. Very good. All right, so now we'll speed it up a little. I could probably double up on our chassis building. Still want to focus on this import priorities. Might not be, I might be wasting our time focusing on that at this point. Now, why would you go to that one when you could go to these perfectly nice alternative areas? I guess I do need to shut down the old-fashioned ones just to make sure that they use the new-fashioned ones. It gives us moderate refunds. I don't like that we're throwing away all of the stuff in the stockpile, but also tearing down those conveyors is probably unnecessary since we might end up building something on top of where those conveyors were, but oh well, it's okay. Definitely need to do something about this paint. We did discover the new painting thing, didn't we? So let's set up the paint now. It's kind of nice because this will allow us to set up the final, or not the final, but you know what I mean. Like this will last us quite a while once we get this set up. So we got 4 minutes going through here, and then we're gonna need 3 of those. Even 3 of them still isn't quite gonna hit 4 minutes each. If we did 4 of them, we'd be getting them through faster. But you know what? We're not getting something in every 4 minutes. We're only getting something in every 7 minutes or whatever. So that's okay. Let's set these up like, well, sorry, I'm just confused. Okay, we're gonna do that one, and I just want to make sure that we have one space between each one so that they will redistribute correctly. I think that's correct. All right, and then we have paint finish, which can be like right here. And then we'll have the dry finish, and it will be, oh, is that going to work for the paint finish? It is, okay. Dry finish will be like, can we fit it in here? We can't really fit it in there. But we don't have to do it exactly the same way as we have the other one, though. We can do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll run the conveyor. I guess we need resource conveyors first, like this. And then you'll go over, and you can go down like this. It'll be fine. And then like that. How are we doing on money? We still got plenty of money. Oh, it looks like we're actually, our money is going up. So that's nice to see. There we go. And then you'll go into there. And you'll go out. And you'll go out. Over, down, down, over, down. Nice. And then you'll go out and split like that. There we go. And then you're going to come out of there and match up to here. And I'll still have you take the long circuitous path. Why not? All right, we're going to close that off. Now we should be able to handle a much better flow of cars through there. Although they're not you know, after our last factory, it's hilarious to see all this empty space that's not being used. Yeah, that is the timer too. So we have this loan outstanding. Can we can't just like repay it? It would be nice to repay it because we have, like, I didn't even actually have to take that loan. We're making enough money. Cool. Well, oh look, they're slowly backing up over here, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of expansion. You know what? Let's take a look at that import priorities while we have before the episode ends. So where's something that's going to pile up with a bunch of different stuff? How about this one? So, wow, why do you stockpile? You actually go through all the. That's a lot of steps for this one. All right, so this will allow us to select whether steel. You import steel directly? No. But you do import roll cage, hood, trunk, bumpers, trim, arches, and vents. Okay, so it would allow us to set whether we bring it in from the this thing, the import area, or whether we prefer to use local stuff. So when we start manufacturing our own over here, we could prefer local, and then it would pull it from there instead. And then we can set it to where it won't even use the import thing at all, which will be great. Like that's what we wanted in our last game. Cool. Um, okay, that's not. I know Cliff is working on to where you can actually set up the configuration of the stockpile, from what I understand. That would be really handy. But we don't have that quite yet, but maybe in the future. Anyways, that's it for episode 1 here of Portland Motors. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, leave me a comment. If this is your first time to my channel, I hope you will subscribe. I play lots of games. RimWorld is one of my favorite games, but I like basically all sorts of resource management games. I just started Oxygen Not Included, a new game that is in early access, and I have a new series that I just started up. I'm also playing a Factorio series, so if you enjoy watching factories work, you should check out my Factorio series. That is a very complicated factory that's in progress. And also have to fight monsters. Not any monsters going to be coming up in this game, I don't think. And of course, other games as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to click that like button. And thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.